Alright, folks, I was gonna try to make this video as happy and as upbeat as possible, but after the ending, I don't think that's possible. Not today. No, 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 no. This is just too much. This sucks. But anyway, let's get it started. You know, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Please watch to the end. Here we go. First, I'd like to give a disclaimer that Khaleesi is my bae. I'm in love with that woman. Whatever. First off, we start on the wall. Sansa's like stitching together something. It turns out it's gonna be a dress that she made for herself. She also makes Jon Snow a cowl, Cowl. Um, basically like a winter thing. Whatever. Anyway, then she gets a letter. Come to find out the letter is from Peter Baelish or Littlefinger, telling her to meet him somewhere because obviously he can't go to the wall. Then he tells her that he's sorry if he didn't know nothing about Bolton. And she asks him, "Did you know about Bolton? Because if you did, you're my enemy, and if you didn't, you're an idiot." She's basically asked him like, "Can you think of everything he done to me? Because I still feel it." Then, with all that being aside, the big shit that happens is Peter Baelish announces that Benjen Stark is at River Run with some type of army or something that could help them, I guess, take Winterfell back. Um, if it's not true, that's kind of what I'm expecting because it is fucking Littlefinger we're talking about. And if it is true, then that's fucking amazing because we just came up a little bit. Then we get back to Aya, who's training. She's doing the combat thing, training. She gets her ass whooped again. The girl even drops her staff and beats Aya's ass barehandedly. Then the guy brings her back to the many face temple where all the heads are or faces are, and he basically gives her a target to scope out at a play. Then she goes and watches the play. It's a play about from the point where Robert Baratheon was killed by the boar up until the point where they beheaded Ned Stark. They changed a few things. They actually changed a lot of stuff in that play, but I don't think she liked it. I think they poked a little bit of fun at Ned Stark, but they didn't keep everything canon to what actually happened. I would like to say that also the girl lady that plays Sansa in the play, she got a nice pair in her. Tyrion, the midget who plays Tyrion in the video, the little person who plays Tyrion in the video, rips her breasts out, and they do look great. Then Aya goes back to the mini face dude and reports that there is a way to kill the target. The target is the lady with the black hair. Um, she's the only one. Aya notices that she's the only one that drinks wine, so she said we can poison the wine because she's the only one that drinks it. Then we get back to Bran, and Bran is having a vision of the tree. I guess way back when the children were surrounding it, and what happens is basically the children had a guy like handcuffed, not handcuffed, well chained to the tree. This is when the tree was real small, and they stab him through the heart, which creates the first White Walker. And it's actually the same, I guess, child that's with him training him. Well, that's there at the tree with him now. He basically confronts her like yo, you made them, like what the fuck. And then she was like, we had to defend ourselves. We were at war. Then we get to Yara, who makes her claim to the Iron Islands throne, and then Theon basically seconds her rule, her claim to the throne. Then Theon and Yara's uncle, who killed their father, states his name and say, "I claim the throne," and then he basically goes off on why he should basically be the king of the Iron Islands or whatever. Um, I'll try to sum this up as fast as possible. Basically, they all follow him because he promises to build an army and then hand over the army to Khaleesi to give it to her and then fuck her, which he can't because that's my bae. Um, then they basically follow everybody. Advices follow him, and while they're doing the ceremony of like I guess killing him, like they drown you, and then if you become king if you like come back on your own, basically. Then while that's happening, Theon and Yara and the people that follow them are basically running to the boats to get the fuck out. and they basically take all the best boats that he has. And then when he wakes up, he says, "Where are my niece and nephew?" And they're not around. So he says, "Let's go murder them." Then he finds out that they took all the best boats. Then he orders all the people that follows him that he wants every man and woman basically cutting trees, making sails, and building boat. But he wants 1,000 boats built so that he can go do what he has to do to rebuild the Greyjoy estate. Then we get to Khaleesi. Jorah basically shows her the Stoneman disease on his arm, and he's basically like, "Okay, I gotta leave. I can't be around you. I don't want anybody to like get sick with this or whatever." And then he walks away, and she orders him not to turn his back on her. He's like, "You basically promised to follow whatever I say. So now I command you to go find a cure and then come back to me." And while this speech is going on, she's just looking bad as fuck. Like, nigga. Then Tyrion calls upon the First Lady of Light. I forgot her name. I should have wrote it down. But basically she's preaching the same thing about Khaleesi that Melisandre is now preaching to Jon Snow, saying that she's the chosen one that the Lord of Light has promised. Now, if this R plus L equal J theory is correct, I'm thinking that the Lord of Light is probably Rhaegar's will incarnate through the fire. That makes sense to me. I probably just figured some shit out that nobody else figured out. Then Varys basically questions her belief, like Melisandre already thought that. Uh, then Varys basically questions her beliefs, and then she reminds him what happened when his dick got cut off and thrown into the fire, about the voice he heard and the name of the voice. Then we get back to Bran. He's trying to wake up everybody so he can go back and have another vision, but then he chooses to do it on his own, which is the worst fucking thing that he could have done. This is when shit started going left for me. Okay, so he sees the army. First he sees the tree in the wintertime. This is back years ago when the tree was still young. Then he sees the White Walker army just standing there like lifeless. He walks through them and he gets to the four, like, I guess, head guys, and they're just sitting on their horses. And then they all see him, even though he's in the vision, they all see him. He turns and look at the army, looking at him, and then he turns back around and see the White Walker, which we all seen in the previews before the season started. He turns around and see the White Walker looking like dead at him from like a foot away. Then he screams and the White Walker grabs his arm, and then he jumps back out of the vision. Then the guy in the tree basically said, like, "Okay, now that he touched you, he placed his mark on you, he'll be able to walk up in here and he knows where you are and he's going to come." Then the guy in the tree says, basically, "It's time for you all to go, and I gotta get the fuck up out of here." He says, "Bran, it's now time for you to become me." And Bran asks, "Am I ready?" He says, "No." Then back to the wall. Jon Snow and Sansa and Brienne, Melisandre, not King. I don't know why I keep calling him King Davos, cause he was never a king. But anyway, they are plotting how to best get a bigger army to take on Ramsay, and they're basically trying to figure out who can they go to. And then basically after that, Sansa orders Brienne to go right to River Run to get Benjen Stark, which I'm pretty sure is not there, cause Peter Baelish is fucking Peter Baelish, bitch ass nigga. Then they all take off. Then here's where things get real fucking hectic. We get back to Bran, and the girl, I forgot her name, is talking to Hodor. And I guess she gets like a feeling, and things just get real cool. Like, you can visually see that their breathing produces that you can see their breath. Anyway, then she runs outside. She sees the whole fucking Walker army, and I'm just sitting in my bed like, holy fucking shit, it's about to get real. And these motherfuckers is deep than a motherfucker. They start to march, and then Hodor starts panting like, "Hodor, Hodor, Hodor," because you know he's a bitch. He don't know how to fight. You never let him fight, which they fucking should have. But anyway, the children are throwing their bombs at the walkers, and I guess it's blowing up a few of them, burning a few of them. The four head guys basically just walking through fire like it's nothing. They made like a ring of fire so that they couldn't walk past, but The four guys just walk through it, and the rest of them just climb around it over the top of the tree and just basically like fall through the top of the tree. Now, while all this is going on, Brandon's having a vision with the guy in the tree about, I guess, his grandfather talking to Ned Stark. Now, while he's in this vision, his fucking wolf is catching bodies. The children bitch is catching bodies. The chick that's with him, that I forgot her name, is catching bodies. Hodor just saying like a bitch as always. Then it appears that Bran takes over Hodor to pick him up and carry him out while he's still in the vision, which I think triggered something within Hodor because in the vision, Hodor starts having a seizure. This is back when he can speak. Hodor starts having a seizure, and he keeps repeating. Wait, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. That's not in order. It's not in order. I'm sorry. Wait, scratch that. So Hodor picks him up, and they all start running toward the back of the tree, whatever, through the tunnels. And the wolf, Bran's wolf, stays to fight. And unfortunately, I gotta say rest in peace to another Stark wolf. Oh, this is just too much. I think there's only two left, Nymeria and Ghost, and this is fucking sad as shit. Why? Why? They fucking stab the wolf, and you hear him like all that other shit, but like this shit is too much. Then the children bitch, the main one that we all see, basically sacrificed herself. She while they're running, she stops with a bomb in her hand, and she waits till like a lot of them get to her, and then she blows herself up after they already stabbed her and stuff a lot. I don't understand why they're stabbing her because basically she made them. I don't understand that whole dynamic yet. They probably won't even explain it, but maybe the White Walker's just uncontrollable. I don't know. Then in the vision, Hodor has the seizure because they get outside the wall and Hodor is holding the door, which keeping all the White Walkers inside. And the girl that's is pulling Bran and saying, "Hold the door, hold the door, hold the door," which I think while Bran is having the vision of Hodor's having a seizure, he's still controlling Hodor's mind to hold the door. And in the vision, he's having a seizure and just keeps saying, "Hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, hold the door," which I think is where, well, we kind of know that's where Hodor came from. It's short for hold the door because he's having a seizure, so his mental ability just went from like here to like down here. So that's where he gets Hodor from. Then in the end, he's basically just like stabbed and chewed to death. Well, we don't know if he actually dies, but he definitely gets stabbed and chewed on. We're assuming he's gonna die. Then we don't even see Bran lady the girl no more. Like they're just gone, and this shit is fucking sad. So we fucking lost the wolf. I forgot the wolf. I forgot Bran's wolf's name and fucking Hodor. Apparently, this shit fucking sucks, B. Why does Starks gotta get hit up so fucking bad? George R. Martin, I thank you for this whole thing, but I hate you at the same time for hitting my Starks up so bad. I hate you. I love you, but I hate you. I hate you more than I love you. This shit is sad. That's the end of the episode. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm sad. I'm tired. I gotta go back. I gotta start my work week tomorrow. This shit fucking sucks. Peace.